I'll say B, but I don't think it is. I think it's A.
How does proof of stake work for solo stakers? Or you can bet on the bonus. But each bonus you get wrong.
Duh. No, this is not.
SheNodes Stake from Home Challenge. Thank you for joining us today for the ETH staking game, Stake from Home Challenge, brought to you by Crypto Staking Guide and SheNodes. Our very first contestant is none other than Crypto Mom 2. Now, Crypto Mom 2 has heard of staking, but she's eager to dive into staking and up for the challenge. Let's get into it. Well, hello everyone, and hello SheNodes. Today we have a special guest, Crypto Mom 2. So I have a little bit of a presentation for you and then a game. And I know you are a Bitcoin miner. I don't know how much you know about Ethereum, but I'm going to talk to you about Ethereum's proof of stake consensus mechanism and node validators in the Ethereum ecosystem.
I love learning more about it. I am a little bit knowledgeable about Ethereum, but okay. I am always loving to learn more. So please share.
Great. This is an overview of the Ethereum project, and this is called the Stake from Home Challenge. You might have seen it on Twitter or X. But mostly this is an education initiative on Ethereum's proof of stake and to bring just awareness of staking options. Now, I think there's still many people who are unaware of how Ethereum works under the hood and how staking works. So when you're informed, you can decide to make decisions and you're investing in what works for you. So today, this will be about a 10-minute presentation for you, and then we'll see what you've learned by playing the staking game. You will have to pay
close attention here.
Yes, because Crypto Mom 2, you will have a chance to win up to $100 US in Ethereum to stake on your own.
Oh my gosh.
The stakes are high. Are you ready?
The stakes are high. And I will say, if by chance I do win, for my interns who are listening to me, get your MetaMask wallet open. I'll share.
All right. All right, so just to bring this is education initiative only, no financial advice. I just want to bring value information and then you decide what to do with it. Okay. Overview today, going over Ethereum, going over staking, and then the Stake from Home Challenge. So the birth of Ethereum was really born out of the imagination from Vitalik Buterin. He conceived this idea in 2013 and then proposed and wrote the white paper in 2014. Now, Ethereum emerged as this project that was aimed to extend the capabilities of blockchain beyond digital currency like Bitcoin. So Ethereum was really made to be decentralized, an open source platform, meaning it was for all. And it's really interesting. If you go back and read the white paper, it's amazing to see what has emerged over the last 10 years and see how these instruments continue to evolve. So you have the domain names or the ENS names, you have non-fungible tokens, you have DeFi, peer-to-peer gambling and gaming, and smart contracts. So just even an early adoption into the white paper, you can see it kind of evolve, and it's pretty cool. So here is just a very general overview of the Ethereum roadmap. And when Ethereum was launched, it was a proof of work consensus mechanism like Bitcoin, but then it later merged to proof of stake with the upgrade in 2022 last year. And now there's one chain that communicates with two separate clients. And then in the Shanghai upgrade, which was in April of this year, that was important because it brought staking withdrawals to the execution layer, which meant some people locked up their Ethereum since December of 2020. So this allowed stakers to withdraw their Ethereum from the beacon chain to execute the layer. So I bring this up because that's a very common question as far as when you can unlock and when you can unlock your Ethereum. Vitalik's mission, our goal really for proof of stake was number one, to reduce the environmental footprint. And, they've done studies on this and found that Ethereum's energy consumption has actually fallen by 99% compared to proof of work based on their findings. Really also to improve scalability, which means basically to control network congestion, have faster transactions, and then also increase the times from increasing the validators. Obviously, proof of stake offers or allows a wider participation. Now I'm able to stake. I did a little bit of mining in the crypto economics lab, but it requires less hardware now, less financial investment. So it leaves it open for a little bit broader distribution. And then it also helps with distribution of power. The consensus mechanism for protocols, the proof of work uses computing power to verify blocks, and we know that. And that is what Bitcoin uses. And now the proof of stake uses staked ether as collateral to verify the blocks. So someone will lock up their ether token in a smart contract and use their nodes or their computer to verify the blocks or transactions. So the locked up collateral really serves as a promise to be honest and complete the work as the node is rewarded with APY. Basically, each mechanism has the same goal, which is to maintain the security and prevent that double spending. All right, so this is important to know the two parts of the Ethereum client software, the execution client and the consensus client. And so the ETH2, which is the new client, the consensus client, is part of the beacon chain. And it's the consensus layer that replaces the energy intensive proof of work with proof of stake, where the validators are chosen to create new blocks and validate transactions. And then the original client, ETH1, forms the execution layer, and it's responsible for processing and executing the smart contracts. Now the two are combined and they communicate with each other. So here's an Ethereum price chart. As you probably know, it's the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap, just under Bitcoin, with 247 billion. What sticks out from this chart is you could say, well, it looks kind of volatile, but there continues to be higher highs and higher lows. So one of Ethereum's strengths lies in its extensive ecosystem of tokens, projects. It's really highly interoperable with a multitude of projects. It has a massive user base as a result, and it's a leading project in terms of fee generation. Ethereum also has a flexible and dynamic supply. Well, what does that mean? Well, there's no maximum supply in comparison to like Bitcoin, which has a $21 million cap. But Ethereum has implemented certain mechanisms to introduce burning as a deflationary element. So the burning mechanism is designed to make Ether a deflationary asset over time as more transactions occur on the network. So you can see this is from Ultrasound Money, the website that you can pull up and see at any time what the supply is and where they're at. So as you can see here, this is really what sticks out to me. Ethereum is the #1 blockchain that brings in the most revenue and fees, and it has an annualized profit of 2.8 billion. This is a staking growth. This I pulled from Dune Analytics. I don't know if you've ever been on that site before, but it allows anyone to publish and access the crypto dashboards, and it's driven by the blockchain data, including Ethereum. As you can see, the real-time amount of ETH staked, and this was actually a while ago. This was, I think, a month and a half ago when I pulled this, so it's probably more. The amount of ETH staked is about 21% of the ETH supply. It also has a breakdown of the staking services. So, and then as you can see, the Ethereum deposited on the beacon chain or staked Ethereum continues to go up over time. So why do I bring this up? Well, this data really provides a solid base on analyzing the market and whether you decide to consider staking. So #1, adoption. Ethereum stands out to me as a popular and widely adopted blockchain in the world today. Its use cases are dynamic. It creates a new era of innovation, and it has earned really a reputation because it's been battle tested over the years. #2 is the core values. Like a lot of projects, Ethereum is about decentralization, and it contributes to a trustless environment on the blockchain where transactions and contracts are executed anonymously. And then #3, revenue. As I showed you, there are several key metrics looking at financial growth for Ethereum. It's the leading project in terms of fee generation. It's the second largest by market cap. And then the total value locked, or the staking, continues to rise. All right, so let's go over staking really quick. There are two types of staking. You can stake and run a node, or you can stake and let someone borrow your ETH in a smart contract to stake a node validator. Both earn rewards in ETH, and I put that down there as far as the APY, or the annual percentage yield. So how does proof of stake work? Well, a node operator uses software connect to the Ethereum blockchain and contributes by proposing the blocks. And then the validator locks up 32 Ethereum and is rewarded with APY, or rewards, which is called solo staking. So I'm going to give you some examples here. So the node operator here, as you can see, is validating blocks on the blockchain. They're proposing the blocks. They've locked up their 32 Ethereum. They're earning APY as a solo staker, right? What if a staker or a node validator does not have 32 Ethereum? Because I don't have a 32 Ethereum. What do you do? So there's different things. Take Sally here in this picture. She doesn't have 32 Ethereum. So she can actually borrow from a mini pool to make 32. There's different ways to do it, but now she has a complete validator. The people that she's borrowing from is actually earning APY, and she's actually making more APY because she's borrowing her node out to other mini pools. So you can actually make more as in a mini pool because you're leaning out your node versus a solo staker. Now, what if you don't want to run a node? What if you just want to stake? Well, it's the opposite. You lock your ETH up in a mini pool or a smart contract, and then Sally is able to borrow that, add the 32 Ethereum, and become a node validator. This is really the only way to do it. It may look differently, but the only way to really earn APY and rewards is on the beacon chain with 32 Ethereum as a node validator. So there's different kinds of staking. When you think of staking options, you can be a custodial staker. You can go on Coinbase and stake right now. or Kraken, the advantage is if you have $1, you can stake it. Coinbase has, several node validators that they're validating the blockchain, and then they're giving you an IOU saying that we will pay you the APY back once we make that. Obviously, the advantage is it's very easy. The disadvantage is you aren't really in a smart contract, and you're trusting the custodial an IOU. So it's not self-custody. Non-custodial is a little bit different. You can lock your ETH up in a smart contract, and you can actually have your ETH in a wallet, and you can have custody of your ETH. And then you can also stake in a mini pool. So here's the ways to stake APY. Obviously, with the mini pools, you have Lido and Rocket Pool as one of the very, very common. And then you have your staking as a service where you can earn the APY. Last thing that I want to talk to you, I really like, and I personally prefer over others, is a liquid staking derivative. And so liquid staking tokens are pegged to Ethereum. And it's probably the most complex to understand, but it's pretty popular because number one, you can stake any amount and you're given an equivalent amount in a synthetic ERC20 token. So it's pegged to its price, and you're able to trade the synthetic token in the open market without needing to unlock your funds. Now, it makes it easy to swap tokens or cash out for profit making. For example, if you wanted to buy our ETH on Uniswap, you could swap it for Ethereum, hold the ART ETH, and as the value continues to go up, then you could just swap it back out on Uniswap to Ethereum. If you want to be super risky, you could also invest into DeFi, and you could stake it in other areas as well. That is liquid staking token. Here's the liquid staking tokens by market cap. Lido is the number one liquid staking token. They are centralized as far as they only have certain validators, and you're not able to join the pool. Rocket Pool ETH is probably the most popular, and it is a decentralized. Anyone can become a node validator through Rocket Pool. All right, and then last, looking at the risks. Obviously, risk of any type of staking, whether it is staking as a node validator or just staking in general, you're still locking up your ETH, so you may not potentially be able to cash out on those gains depending on your lockout period. The liquid staking token could possibly lose its peg. So you have to be careful, and you have to do your own research in the protocols and if it's a trusting protocol. With all of the staking as risk, we talked about the custodial staking and their IOUs. They're not in a smart contract. So you're trusting whatever you get into. Questions that you really need to ask is about the protocol is, are there audits? How long does your ETH get staked? Is there a community following? What are the rewards? What's the APY? If they sound too good to be true, they probably are, right? So, all right, that is it. The question is, are you ready to play the game, or do you have any questions?
Well, I'm sure I'll have questions when I realize I don't know the answers, but yes, let's play the game.
You have a chance to win $100 in Ethereum. But the rules, you will need to stake the $100 in Ethereum or whatever you win. And you'll need to have proof that you staked it. You can either record it or write about it, or just something to write about your experience into the hashtag Stake from Home Challenge. Are you ready?
That will be on Crypto Mom 2 talk show.
Yes. Are you ready?
Okay, let's go for it.
Right. Get ready. It's going to be fast.
Oh, no.
10 seconds each question. Here we go. What consensus algorithm does the Ethereum currently use?
Proof of stake.
Proof of stake. Very good. All right, you ready?
Yep.
You got $10. What is the primary function of the beacon chain in Ethereum's proof of stake? Execute smart contracts, achieve consensus, or mine?
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Pick.
I'll say B, but I don't think it is. I think it's A.
B, you got it right. $20. Here we go. Next one. How does proof of stake work for solo stakers? Borrow ETH from a pool, propose blocks and lock up ETH, or a custodial service?
Oh my gosh. I want to say C, but I don't think that's the right answer. I think it's A.
B. All right, here we go.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna move us around here. Name the top 3 projects in order by fee. You're gonna have to be quick.
It's top 3 projects by fee. Ethereum, BNB, Uniswap.
Ethereum, BNB, and Uniswap. Let's see if you got it.
I think I've read something.
Ethereum, Uniswap, and BNB.
Uniswap after this, yeah.
All right, next one. What is the minimum amount of Ethereum required to participate in staking on the Beacon chain?
32.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Very good. All right. What is the primary incentive for individuals to participate in staking on the blockchain?
I want to say block rewards with transaction fees.
Block rewards?
Yeah.
Very good. All right. So you're up to $40, right? That was $40?
Okay.
Yeah. So now it's time for the bonus round. Are you ready for the bonus round?
Go for it.
You can keep your winnings or you can bet on the bonus. But each bonus you get wrong, you will lose your winning. What do you think?
Do I have to choose now?
Yes.
I'll bet on the bonus.
Bet on the bonus. All right, here we go. This is called scramble, fill, or match. You have 10 seconds to scramble, fill, or match. Are you ready?
Go for it.
All right. Scramble.
Oh my gosh. Take? No, not takes. Takes? No, that doesn't make sense.
Stakes.
Stakes.
All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, match them. Is this right or wrong?
Let's see. Process manages smart contracts, validate, manage rewards and penalties. I think it's reversed.
Reversed?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. No. Consensus manages the rewards and the execution processes transactions.
Got it. Okay.
Nice try. Okay. What is this?
Liquid staking. Oh my God. Liquid staking. Duh.
Liquid staking token. Wow, you were so close. You were so close. All right. Last one. You ready?
Yeah, go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. No, this is not.
SheNodes Take from Home Challenge. Well, you get $40 that I'm going to put in your wallet to stake. And I want to hear about it, or one of your students can do it, but you're going to get $40. So you have my number. Text me your wallet address.
I will.
You can stake on all of those ways. And I actually have a video for you. If you want to do a liquid staking token, I have a video and a tutorial on how to use Hop and Uniswap.
I do. So we will definitely be doing a follow-up because I would love to learn how to do that.
Okay, I'll send you the video and see if your student, or if you can follow along to swap it over into the liquid staking token.
Yeah, probably what I'll do is I'll have my interns come on with me as we watch this, and they can guide me as well.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So yeah, you could even do a video on it.
Yeah,
that would be fun. A crypto mom video on how to stake.
But not financial advice.
Not financial advice. Just you've got this free ETH that you're going to turn into staking, and it's educational content.
It's all educational because we're learning as we do.
We're learning, and you don't know until you do it. And there are
like riding a bicycle. You got to fall off a few times before you kind of go.
That's right. Well, Jackie, I just want to say thank you for participating in the Stake from Home Challenge and the game. I hope you learned a lot today, and it was so great chatting with you. And I'm just totally impressed with everything that you've done. And I wanted to tell you, I'm going to ETH Denver also. So.
You are?
Yeah. So we'll definitely have to connect then.
Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely connect, and I'd love to kind of follow you around and see what you're doing in terms of the hackathon and everything else like that. That'd be great.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I will put your books at the bottom, the Blockchain Legal Institute, and all the information where they can find you. And I hope to hear from you soon.
Yeah, we'll talk soon.